Quick video today, June 19th. It's about 5 o'clock. These are our figs. It's a pomegranate. Came back, planted it last year. I did not cover it, just heavily mulched. A couple of tomato plants in there. Strawberries, ever-bearing strawberries, lettuce, some chives. These elderberries, give you some perspective here, are probably over 10 feet tall now. Cool little pick here. So jostaberry on the right. This is an ostrich fern, a fiddlehead fern, lavender, and a orange milkweed, something like that. This is celery leaf. The herb celery leaf. Obviously when it goes to seed it kind of looks like celery. The leaves are great though. This is my Szechuan pepper. Our first Szechuans. It's exciting. There's some in the back too. This plant's probably 7 feet tall, that tall part there. So this is pretty cool. First year, but this is a che fruit. Let's see where this thing is. Right here. You can't even see it. That tiny little thing is a che fruit. What else? What do we got here? Got some apricots. These are our first apricots. They're getting pretty big. Some there, some there. Still really hard. Some over there. This is a goji with some raspberries underneath. Their little friends, chickens. Here's the little persimmon. In there, there's one on the back side too. This plant gave us 3 persimmons last year. It has 2 now. This here is a nectar plum. I'm using these little bags instead of spraying. I don't have a ton of these bags, but I used them where I could here. It's a peach. Carolina Belle, peach. Rude. Another peachy here. These are Maypop passion flowers. Gooseberries. Bartlett pear. It's absolutely loaded. My hardy kiwi dropped most of its fruit from a lack of water, although we still have some. Very few, but like one right here. I'll sit you down here. Get the fruit on the Asian pear. Pretty crazy. So I have pluots here. See a pluot in the bag. You can see some there on the tree and in the background. At the base of the pluot, I have sorrel, surrounded by mint, lovage. These are my, well, 3 of our sun gold cherry tomatoes. Gotten like 10 so far. Boy, where to even go? Here's our red currant bush. So many. Black currant's loaded too. This is one of 2 black currants. There's one right behind it. Red currants are so tart. These are grapes. It's all strawberries. This is bee balm that's about to open. And then just in this view here, you have a tomato plant growing up that stick. You have a blueberry right in the middle to the right. Strawberries, garlic chives is the stuff that looks like grass. And then a plantain here, a thin leaf plantain. Yarrow is this white plant. Verbena, another blueberry under there. And strawberries again. It's a pawpaw tree on the right. One of our raspberry patches here. They're everywhere. So many raspberries. Plum tree. It's a Santa Rosa plum. It's a nectarine. Growing into it is a thornless blackberry. Even coming right through here, this vine. Thornless blackberry between the 2 trees. It's rhubarb. And then behind the rhubarb, because the leaves started to die down, I put a tomato. That'll grow up this stake. This is where most of my tomatoes and peppers are. You can see some Swiss chard there in the distance. There's a tomato, there's some beets here, tomato, a mango pawpaw seedling, tomato, 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 eggplant, tomato, tomato, Swiss chard, parsley, tomato, tomato, eggplant, tomato. More ostrich ferns. I had one portobello mushroom grow here. I put some spawn down 2 years ago and I missed it. I don't know how I missed it, but I saw it as it was crumpled up. Down here, just sage, that's right in the middle, but lemon balm. Here's the back side of those raspberries. We're getting our first Josta berries right here. It's hard to see them. That's so good. Just a few black raspberries. Not a million. Just a few. This is where my son said, it's like a forest in here. These are hazelnut trees on the right. 5 or 6 different varieties of raspberries and blackberries on the left. You're not supposed to plant black raspberries and regular raspberries together, but I haven't had any problems. These are Primark blackberries. Oh my goodness, so good. A hollyhock. This is a service berry. It's loaded, but it's got fungus all over or rust all over the berries. I never used any copper fungicide on that in the spring. We got 2 Rainier cherries off this cherry tree. Or 4. This is a Honeycrisp apple. I'm getting some Nanking cherries. There's one back there. These are boysenberries. For those of you that ever had boysenberry syrup. This took a while to get going, but it's fantastic now. But it's so prickly, so sharp, the thorns. Another gummy berry. This is a jujube. And yes, that's how many flowers this tree has. They're all over. There's another tree right next to it, right there. Pepper plant, mint, lemon balm, another pepper plant, some echinacea. It's a service berry. More of that orange milkweed here. Garlic chives on the ground, mint, thyme. There's another service berry, if I didn't say that. Tomato back there. Another pepper right down there. Got a chop and drop. Here's sorrel going to seed. And then I have peppers and tomatoes throughout here. Here's more of that orange milkweed. It's a really cool flower. And then we have our peas here. These are very plentiful right now. That's it for today.